Hi, my name is Eric Houchin, and this is my Wwise demo reel using the brilliant game Limbo. In this video, I will demonstrate some of the sound design techniques that I used to create the sound effects and vocalizations that I implemented into the game using Audio Kinetics' interactive sound engine, Wwise. I started the project by creating an asset list to track the creation and implementation of all the sounds required for the demo. While modest in comparison to the full game, the few scenes that I recreated amounted to about 500 assets, so the proper planning and organization was a critical first step. I then used a combination of my own Foley and field recordings, sample library, and subtractive synthesis to create the sounds I needed. In Limbo, the footsteps play an important role in creating the immersive feeling that the game delivers. They were recorded in my studio by recreating the various terrains and movements that I needed. And as a practical alternative, I used the magnetic tape from old cassette tapes to create the grass sounds. The footsteps were then implemented into the game using switch containers between the various materials, with a playlist that sequenced between the heel and toe movements, and random containers alternating between the multiple iterations of each sound. Limbo is also a dark and dangerous place, and if you're not careful, you might just get yourself killed. So to create the gushy and gooey sounds of death, I recorded a variety of fleshy produce sounds that were implemented by using a combination of playlists and random containers to create the final result. For the bear trap, I recorded the sound of a shower door to create the sound of the trap opening, and then combined it with an animal trap sound from my library for the violent snap. The textural ambiances in the game are managed by a combination of game events and game states that are mixed together using real-time parameter controls that create the overall soundscape experience. As the boy traverses through the game, the ambiance is changed to suit the environment. For example, as the boy climbs the tree, a stronger wind ambiance is introduced to demonstrate the height of the boy's climb. As the boy runs through the game, after a period of time, his breathing becomes heavier and noticeable to the player. So I recorded myself breathing and implemented it into the game using a playlist that alternates between inhaling and exhaling, which is then controlled by a real-time parameter control for the boy's exhaust level. As a vocal embellishment, I added a ghost whisper at periodic moments using multiple variations of me saying, "You're never going to find her," to help reinforce the narrative that the boy is searching for his sister. In the scenes that I recreated, the spider is my final encounter. I used subtractive synthesis to create the various components of the spider's idle state, such as breathing, heartbeat, and other resting textures. As the spider prepares to attack, a random container is used to manage the variations in the spider's movement, and then layered with debris sounds as the spider moves. When the spider strikes, multiple variations of the attack sound were created and randomized to reduce any sense of repetition. When the spider is successful in striking the boy, it triggers a playlist for the blood and guts and random containers for the impact, debris movement, and other death-related sounds. A A similar method was also used for when the spider's leg gets caught in the bear trap, but with the additional sound effects to represent the spider's leg breaking off and a physical response. After successfully defeating the spider, the boy is able to continue on his journey. Or does he? I'm Eric Houchin, and I had a lot of fun creating and implementing the sounds for this project, and thank you for watching my Wwise demo reel.